Hey guys, what's going on? This is John Rivera from the Solid State Gamer, and welcome back to another edition of Solid State Gamer Live. This is live video game streams coming at you from the interwebs. And today, I'm affectionately calling this stream Shoot 'em Up Sunday. And that's mainly because I plan on playing and beating a couple of shmups or shoot 'em up games for the Sega Genesis. Now, the Genesis, one of my favorite consoles of all time. This console debuted in 1989 in North America, 88 in Japan, making this console officially 30 years old as of today. It's kind of amazing. Now, with that being said, I'm playing this on a Model 1 Sega Genesis. It is the one that actually has written on the crest, behind the cartridge slot, it has written high-definition graphics. So it is literally the first revision, or SKU, of the Sega Genesis. Now, with that being said, I think the capacitors are getting a tad old in the system, and it's leading to creating some visual interference, some visual noise. And I only discovered this when I hooked it up for the stream tonight. So unfortunately, I can't do anything about it. It is kind of noticeable, especially when the screen is predominantly black in hue. But you know what? That's just the way it is. And to be honest, it's something you get used to after a while. Nonetheless, I really should have the capacitors in my Sega Genesis replaced. But with all that being said, let's begin. Hey, what's up, guys? I see Gaming Instincts TV is on. If you guys haven't checked out Gaming Instincts, be sure to do so. Pretty solid website. Great articles. Solid reviews. Run by one of the best. Leo, I'm sure he says his name on the podcast. I'm pretty sure I've heard him mention his name, so he has years of industry experience. He's been to E3 several times, and he does interviews and all sorts of coverage. So definitely take a look at Gaming Instincts. And yes, that was a plug and a shout out. You know what? That's all right. Alert. Fantasyland falls into crisis now? Well, we can't let that happen unnoticed, right? So this is Space Harrier 2 for the Sega Genesis. It came out in 88 in Japan, 89 in North America, and it's one of the 10 launch titles for the system, including the pack-in Altered Beast. So this was intended as a console-only sequel. Now, it's not as good as the original. So I'm just putting that out there right now. It's not going to be as good as the original. It doesn't have the same sprite scaling technology as the original arcade version. But you know what? This is a worthy game. It's very fun. And even though it's kind of janky and rough around the edges, it's still a lot of fun. And if I don't talk a lot during this playthrough, it's only because this game has a lot going on in it. Oh, and I died already. Alright, here we go. Whew, that was close. So as you can see, if you're familiar with Space Harrier on the arcade, you'll definitely notice that the sprite scaling and rotation, it's practically non-existent. And that's mainly because the Sega Genesis didn't really support that sort of functionality when it came to rendering sprites and displaying them on the screen. So what you see is a lot of fakery. You see a lot of different types of sprites of the same object, kind of giving you the element of depth. And here's the first boss, and there goes the first boss. I think that early death was a fluke. Force Yard. By the way, a lot of the names of these levels don't make any sense. This game, I feel like it was meant to complement acid, like LSD, because a lot of this stuff is really trippy and psychedelic. But, you know, that's cool. I like tripping, and I like psychedelic stuff, so. Why am I missing these guys? I'm usually not this bad. I tried going for the world record for this game, but I can only get like 24 million. And I'm not really doing so hot, because you really have to hit every enemy. You really have to shoot every single one of these guys down, and I'm just missing, so. But that's not necessarily what I'm trying to do right now. I'm just trying to get through this game alive and get to the end credits, because regardless of whether or not I get a huge high score, at least I can get to the credits, so. Oh, gosh, okay. All right, yep. And that was close. Oh. Right as I let go of the D-pad. What's this? Wonder if Lewis is here. I haven't seen him. That's some next-gen checkerboard 4K rendering. Yes, only the finest in high-definition graphics. And, you know, the Genesis does say that on the console itself. It literally says high-definition graphics, so it has to be true. Right? It wouldn't be true if they wrote it on the console itself. Or if they didn't. Come on. Alright, just gotta hit that last orb. Yep, there we go. And the triple flap. There we go. Oh, yeah, that too. Well, this is some, you know, the checkerboard floor and the ceiling now, because this game's on acid. It's a pretty interesting, it's just software-based. I don't even know if you would call it 3D. I mean, it definitely looks 3D, but... Okay, there we go. For some reason, though, I love this effect, though. It's kind of like some... It's like Mode 7 fakery. It's like a software-based Mode 7 scaling mode, if you will. And it, you know, it runs fairly smoothly. And that's mainly because the Genesis had a faster CPU than the Super Nintendo at the time. Oh, goodness gracious. Frogs attacking. Frogs everywhere. Oh. Got clams, frogs. Got a whole smorgasbord. What do I have my Genesis connected to? Oh, God, here's a dragon. Alright, let me dispatch this boss, and I'll answer your question, Gaming Instincts. There we go. Woo! What I have it connected to. So, basically, I have my Sega Genesis connected to a series of splitters, and one route goes directly to the TV, woo! And then the other one goes to the Elgato HD Capture Pro 60. So I'm not really looking, I'm not looking at this through my Elgato pass-through device, if you will. It's actually a direct feed from the console to the TV, but via a splitter. And you know what? Aside from the interference, which, like I said, I think it's due to the capacitors in my Sega Genesis console being corroded, slowly but surely. And it happens to a lot of vintage consoles. I mean, nothing lasts forever, so... I think I could take this to a video game console repair shop, like, you know, one of those mom and pop joints, and have it recapped or recapacitored. So they basically take new capacitors of the same specifications, and they'll replace the old ones with those new ones. And I'm pretty sure that's all I need for this. Otherwise, it works pretty well. Still, you know, functional. I should never have double-backed.
Get ready.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think it's really cool that I'm able to do this. Come on, die already. Cool. Ooh, bonus stage. So maybe I can get more than 3 lives. Alright, let's do it. Yeah, there we go. So get these clams. Yeah, I mean, a lot of the enemy types in this game just don't really make any sense at all. It's kind of silly. Got clams on the floor, you know. Random Gundams. These weird disembodied suits of armor. That's kind of what's magical about Sega games. I mean, a lot of this stuff, none of it is, you know, rooted in any semblance of reality. See, I think Lewis is here. 2 more people just joined. Right on. The more the merrier. I'm okay with that. Hopefully I can put on a good show. Oh, hey, what's up, buddies? There we go, fly in between. This is where the game starts to get a little more difficult. Hey, what's up? Nope, nope. This is where they get you. They start spawning enemies,
Get ready.
and then they keep throwing little pieces of terrain at you. Whoa, whoa, oh, and now it's going even faster. Yeah, I gotta shoot these guys. Alrighty.
Get ready.
Jeez, God, it's a bloodbath.
Get ready.
God, I hate these things. Jeez, nah, this is not looking good, guys.
Get ready.
See, there's a different channel. Why I decided to create... Okay, so... See, this is a different channel from your old one. Any reason why you decided to create one from scratch? Yeah, I simply wanted to delineate my live broadcasts from my older videos. There we go. Another boss in the bag, but I only have 3 lives left, unfortunately. Man, that one level was brutal. That sucked. Nope. Nope. Stop it. There we go. Okay. Alright. Alright, you come over here. Take these guys out. Whew. Come on, come on, come on. Yep. This game does not let up. Ooh. What's up, guys? Which boss is this? Oh, it's the wizard. Okay. Sorry, this is where my familiarity with the game kind of ends, because I haven't played this game in quite a few years. So, okay. Start doing this again. Give the old circular pattern. If you move in a circle, you're usually pretty well off. There we go. Hand is starting to cramp. Friggin' imps. These guys. What's up, guys? Stop it. Alright, I can't remember. I think this is the level where the faces start to go at you. Like, they start to, like, chase after you after a while. I could be wrong, though. Goodness gracious. Whew, close. Alright. Sorry if I'm not talking much. This is not one of those games you can just get away with shooting the breeze. If there's any moments in this game where it's kind of like a lull. It's just to keep your head from exploding from the sensory overload. Oh, jeez, I almost bought the farm back there. Stop it. Stop coming at me. Oh, jeez. Alright, cool. Whoa. Sweet, I've got 4 lives now. Let's see. Want to know something crazy? Blue Point Studios is apparently developing a Legend of Dragoon remake for the PlayStation 5. Whoa, okay. Legend of Dragoon game, or remake for the PlayStation 5. That's awesome. It's great to hear. Come on. Come on. There we go. Now that boss right there, that like Medusa head looking thing, Monarch, that Medusa head looking thing is actually on the box art of the game. There we go. Nope. I don't think so, buddy. See, these patterns are really hard to get down. When you have 3 converging enemies from 3 different directions, it's actually really tough to get a beat on all 3 of them, to land perfect shots to shoot them down. And it's something that it just requires muscle memory in order to master. Oh, jeez, and I just missed my chance right there. What's up? What's up? Not... Oh, God. This boss rush is ridiculous. God, I don't know how I just survived that. 2020 is going to be an insane year. Yes, it is. It's good to know that the industry is not all doom and gloom. But if it was just Doom, like as in Doom 2016, I'd be okay with that. Okay, my chance to get some more extra lives. Gotta do it. Gotta do it. Come on. Come on, get down. There we go. I think I'm getting it. Come on. Spoke too soon. There we go. Yeah. Okay, I think I've got the pattern down. Ooh, 50,000 points. Not bad. Such a golden year. Gaming Instinct says, I am gonna say we're hitting a golden era of gaming again. That's a bold statement, but one that's backed up by quite a few interesting games on the horizon. So. There we go. I think I might have the patterns down. That's good. I hate it when the game goes fast. Like, seriously, look at what's going on right now. Like, somebody pass out the LSD. Ridiculous. Oh, God, don't. Nope. Oh, man, I can't believe that.
Get ready.
I cannot afford to be dying. Not right now. Oh, gosh, and I just died twice. There go my extra lives right there. Whew. That sucks. I'm almost at 20 million? Yeah, not too bad. Alright, so this thing shoots out its young at me and I have to kill it. Come on. There we go. Alright, 5 lives left. Is this the Dark Souls game of the Sega Genesis? No, that would be like... I'm not really sure. I know there's a Dark Souls-esque game for the Sega Master System, and that's called Lord of the Sword. And it's not obviously third-person behind-the-back sort of game, but it's a 2D side-scrolling adventure game set in a fantastic setting where you play as this lone adventurer trying to bring the light back to the world of darkness, or the world that is shrouded in darkness. And it's kind of, I don't know, I would say it's more of like a, it's not really linear, I would say. It's more like a non-linear game. Oh gosh. Hey, what's up, guys? Whoa, stop it. Whew. Oh boy, oh Nelly. Another game of the 8-bit era that I would say is more like a Dark Souls-esque experience, while I just collide into the some Art Deco structure. Jeez, I'm not gonna beat the game doing this.
Get ready.
But the other 8-bit era Dark Souls-esque game I would say would most definitely be... Oh man, what am I doing?
Get ready.
Okay, and then it's gonna go up above here. I need to focus. There we go. Woo! Hell Peak. This is where the game starts to get criminally insane. Yep, that's where they start following you. Phew. Faxanadu is the name of that game, by the way. And sorry that I'm kind of pausing in between gameplay segments, but I'm obviously not good at playing this game and talking at the same time, so... Another game that's kind of like a Dark Souls-esque game, I would say Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest, for sure. Oof. There we go. There we go. There's another boss in the bag. Hot Palace. I think this might be it before the boss rush. And then after that you have to fight Dark Harrier. Whoa! That was so close. Now it starts throwing all this... Oh, there was no way I was going to dodge that.
Get ready.
Ugh. Oh my gosh, am I going to make it? Wow. I'm at the dragon at the Hot Palace. This is unbelievable. I thought I was screwed. Whew! Oh man. Whoa, I've got blisters on me fingers. Trimular, that's the tortoise. Yeah, there's a lot of in this game. Okay, there's another boss right there. Paranoia, that's the weird alien thing with the orbs circling around it. Okay, 2 more to go. There we go, yeah. Woo! 3 lives again. Making progress. Okay, the Frost Dragon. Or the Frozen Dragon, whichever way you want to say it. Okay, Neodom. I'm not sure what this is. Oh, this is the Gundams. These are all of the Gundams. There we go. Just die already. What are you doing, dude? Gosh. Wasting my time. Manticore, that's the tiger with the wings. Right? Yep. Wait, how did I miss that? Come on. There we go. We're almost there, guys. So close I can smell it. You know, smell-o-vision. Ever heard of that? Come on. There we go. Bam. Alright, we're at the Medusa now. Yeah, we are getting damn close. And look at that, I'm at 20 million. Right on. My personal record on this game, my PB, I would say is around the 24 million mark. There we go. Dead. Neotomos. What is that? Oh, yeah, it's this. Kragan. Oh, yeah, that's the jellyfish. Want to see me run in place? Oh, no, dude, no. I don't think so. This cannot happen.
Get ready.
I cannot die this soon. Binsbin? This game's on drugs. Love face. There we go. Okay. Cthulhu. That's the hot palace dragon. Come on, come on. I am so close to beating this. Yes! Alright, it's on to Dark Harrier now. Oh, no! No, no!
Get ready.
Come on! Yes! Alright, whoa. Well, there's that. Let's read the epilogue. Epilogue. The war is over. However, Harrier feels an unbearable emptiness, rather than the usual satisfaction that results from, survey says, the successful accomplishment of a mission. He thinks to himself, I'm not the only one with who has the superhuman ability. Space will be doomed if an evil-minded maniac avails himself of its power for his own selfish purposes. The power should always be utilized for righteous deeds only. How true that is. In order to maintain peace throughout the universe, Space Harrier departs once again to do battle with the enemy. That's it. Dude, this game is hard. Usually it would take you several playthroughs just to figure out the entire crux of the game mechanically and in terms of the pattern and the difficulty. In the space year 6221, Harrier went off to war for the very first time. I think this is covering Space Harrier 1 for the arcade. Later, in 6226, at the end of the Battle of Dragonland, our hero distinguished himself with his valor. Finally, in Fantasyland, in the year 6236, Harrier met the Dark Harrier in mortal combat and emerged the victor. It's so funny because Fantasyland is... and that's the game. So, yeah. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is Space Harrier 2 for the Sega Genesis. Came out in 1989 for the North American market. Came out in Japan in 1988 and was one of the launch titles for the system. And you know what? It's a pretty damn good one. I really don't have many crosswords to say about the game. The only issue I have is that the sprite scaling and rotation, all of that sprite manipulation stuff, it's just non-existent in this game. And it's mainly because the Genesis was just not designed on a technical level to handle the same stuff that the company's arcade hardware and software was capable of doing. Mainly because when you have an arcade cabinet, the hardware is made to facilitate the software, not the other way around. So it's a very interesting reversal of the hardware-software paradigm. Sound composer, Bo. Yep. Sound programmer, Bo and Navy. But yeah, I have to say, after all these years, Space Harrier 2, it's still a great game. And as it says on the screen, that's the end. Alrighty. here's what I'm going to do. Right now, I'm going to shut this console off. I'm going to pull Space Harrier 2 out and get ready for the next game. Sorry if I bumped the mic. Totally not cool. Now, I want to do something a little different for this game, because this game was clearly a label of, or not a label, I was just looking at the label. Clearly the game was a labor of love. It came out in 1993, and it is a sequel to the Sega Genesis game that actually did come out in North America, known as Troubleshooter. The Troubleshooter is a very interesting scrolling shoot 'em up or shmup for the system, and it features two playable protagonists, and it's kind of like a tongue-in-cheek sort of flippant adventure sort of game. But what I want to show you right now is what the game looks like when you boot it up without a controller plugged into any of the controller ports. And this is it. I can't tell you how interesting this is for a Sega Genesis game or a Mega Drive game for that matter. I have never seen this happen at boot up with no controllers plugged into the console. So what this is a pad test or a controller test screen. So usually in older game, or I'm sorry, not older games, in later games, you would have something like this if you were to boot up a console without the controller attached to the port or plugged in. In older games before this, games never did this. So there's some obvious kind of interesting code going on behind the scenes where at boot up it detects whether or not there's a controller plugged into the port, and then it'll actually allow you to transition to this screen, and then you can plug your controller into port 1. Here, let me flip down the laptop temporarily. And now, okay, I just plugged the controller into port 1, and now it's detecting all of my button inputs. I know this sounds really trivial to most, but it is not often that a game of this era has this level of detail put into it. So that's why I said earlier that this game was clearly a labor of love. Or else they wouldn't have gone through the lengths of creating a feature that wouldn't really become standard fare for a few more years, until the 5th generation of consoles. So I just found this to be so interesting. And not only does it show, it detects the type of controller being used, but it also tells you what video mode it is, the version. It has a video test strip, or two of them down there, for you to test out the brightness, contrast, tint, color, before you actually reset the game and start the game proper. So with all that being said, I'm going to reset the game, and we're going to get into the game proper. Again, games usually don't start up like this. So Battlemania 2, what is the subtitle? Daigenjul. So Battlemania 2 Daigenjul is the sequel to Battlemania 1, aka Troubleshooter in North America. Now right now this game is brought to you through the magic of reproduction cartridges. So this is essentially a ROM hack that is a fan translation of this game from Japanese to English. And it was placed onto a blank cartridge that actually works on real hardware. So that's exactly how I'm playing this game right now. Troubleshooters, lonesome hunters at heart, or so-called Liberty Chaser. We never sleep, call us anytime, we are open 24 hours. So like the first game, Battlemania 2 Daigenjul is very tongue-in-cheek, I would say even over the top. And it's a game that has a lot of character, charm, and style. That's what this game is all about. Let's see. Let's go into the options. And you never see this sort of detail for a sound test screen down here. I mean, these little characters, these chibi, super deformed characters actually play the instruments with the music. Let's see. Directions. Let's go 2 ways for the directions. We'll stick with normal for the difficulty, because this game is, just like Space Harrier, very, very difficult. Alright, let's do this. Heisei Babylon, 1995. Otori. That's one of the main characters, by the way. This is our home's weapons storage room. Since my partner is still sleeping, it's all up to you. Press up or down to select a weapon, then hit any button to decide. Okay. The Benton bomb. The Indians will also be astonished. A bombardment will rotate around my surroundings. Cool. Chainsaw beam. Oh, this one is dangerous. Or something like that. Omega, what's up, dude? It's electromagnet... I just missed the dialogue here. Let me read that again. I was looking at Omega that's up there. Omega has joined the stream. Its electromagnetic blades will extend in both vertical directions. It leaves me vulnerable to horizontal attacks. Okay. This one came from France. It's a fashionable thick beam laser named Eraser. Très chic. Très chic. The lasers shoot forward. This leaves me exposed to vertical attacks, however. And this will give Tamagoro a big surprise. Neo Thunder. I'm actually going to stick with this. Lightning bolts will clear the screen of small fry. It's almighty. If I get killed, it's your fault. Which, I can't even argue that. It's true. If I suck at this game and she gets killed, it's my fault. Oh, shoot. I'm not doing so hot. There we go. Cool. Power up. There we go. Got a better beam, or a better shot. Speed up. Ugh, come on. I'm usually good at downing these enemies. Boom. Alright, and then weapon. There we go. Boom. Got both in one go. I like this more than Space Harrier. Reminds me of Forgotten Worlds. Yeah, with its urban setting, for sure. It will definitely remind you of Forgotten Worlds. Or Scat for the... What game was that for? Or what game console was that for? Was it the Master System? NES? I can't remember which. Power up. Oh. Come on. Oh, yeah, there we go. Thought I missed it. Oh, God. Huh. 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 Come on. Get, yeah. Move upward. Just out of nowhere. Out of left field, as they say. see. Morgenstein should be dead. Who summoned him back from the Dark World? And what is their objective? It's a riddle that me and Maniyan can't solve. Okay. And this game is pretty interesting because it does grade you on your accuracy and basically how little damage or how few hits you take during a level. So the source of the mission is Enoshima. We're going there, right? I'll support you this time. We only have 300 yen left to buy snacks with. First world problems. Anyway, let's get back to the chat. Let's see. I think it was NES for Forgotten Worlds and Scat. I think both games did come out on NES, right? Okay. Are you playing Genesis? Yes, I am. I am currently playing with my old school Model 1 Sega Genesis that says high definition graphics on it. And I've got it hooked up through my AV to HDMI scaler slash, what would you call it, converter box. And that is going through my Elgato HD Pro Capture 60 pass-through device. So I should be jamming some Gunstar Heroes. I would, but tonight, right now, it is Shoot 'em Up Sunday. So we're just doing shoot 'em ups. Maybe at some point I'll do some run and gun games. Something that's also really good about this game is the music. The music is solid. It's rock solid. Probably one of the best soundtracks I've heard for the system. Oh, whoa. Okay. I totally forgot that there was like a second wave of those guys. This guy is usually really tough in terms of getting at him, mainly because he has so many segments. So it's kind of like a crapshoot. It's like a 50-50% chance you won't be able to take him down. Couldn't tell by the audio. Here, let me turn it up just... Oh, he's like, huh! He just went, huh, Leo. That guy that just ran past, he was the first level boss from the original Battlemania, aka Troubleshooter. Oh, shoot, I'm not paying attention. Jesus. Die already. Oh, come on. I'm just being careless right now. Here, I'm gonna pause the game just a sec. Alright, just adjusted the audio on the game feed. Let's see. I wish I had my original Model 1 Genesis with Altered Beast. Yeah, I mean, you know what's so funny? I don't have our copy of Altered Beast. I think my brother might have our pack-in copy of Altered Beast. I told you about my brother. He kind of just got rid of stuff, unfortunately. Oh, goodness gracious. Gotta stop getting hit. Oh, man. See. That reminds me, I do need to get a Genesis Mini. Yeah, I've been contemplating that myself. I'm not really sure whether or not I'm really gonna end up jumping on that. I mean, to be quite frank, I have 2 NES Minis. And Ordinary C really for the grade. Crap, that sucks. Alright, this is Kikokukyo Temple. It's the high temple for an assassination cult called Kikokukyo. Super electric violence. It's like taking itself way too seriously. I love that. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm gonna jump on the Mini. I have 2 PS1 Mini Classics. I was thinking about just modding them and making gifts out of them for friends. So, don't get squished by the walls, pillars, and other obstacles. Heard on that. Do your best. I shall. Power up. Alright, let's do it. No more messing around. Stop. You know, speaking about the Genesis, or speaking of the Genesis, I mean, something that's just amazing about the system is just how many great games exist for the platform. But not only that, the game, the console itself, it's not region lock. There's no region lockout coding for the game, or any game, and there's no region lockout coding for the console itself. So you can play any games you want, provided that the circuit board will physically fit in the console. And the way they got around this, in terms of separating the Japanese and North American and European market, is that they actually made the Japanese cartridges fatter, wider, and they molded it. They molded the cartridge slot for the Genesis a lot differently, like a lot more different from like the. Sorry, my English is failing me right now because I'm trying not to mess this up. But they molded and modeled the cartridge slot for the Mega Drive differently from the North American version. Oh, goodness. Oh, my God. There we go. Oh, shit. That's not going to work. There we go. Oh, come on. That is not fair. I literally cannot shoot. One cool thing about this game, when compared to its counterparts in the shmup genre, is you can actually shoot the bullets down, which is really, really helpful. Here we go, the final stretch. Oh, don't hit me. Oh, I can't believe I missed that. That's what I get for not paying attention. I was looking at the chat. Well, it's been a long while since Sega had released any hardware-specific products just to support it, or in just to support it. Besides, it's one of the best mini consoles out there. Yeah, I've yet to try it myself, so I have no idea as to what the quality of the product is. I have no idea if it actually supports HDMI. I wish they would release like a Commodore 64 Mini, personally. I had all those extra hits and I lost them. Ugh, just like that. Gee. What am I doing? Ridiculous. But there are a lot of great games for the Commodore 64 that are really hard to get running on legacy hardware or original hardware. This thing. Hit me. Alright, your wish is my command. I know I'm kind of being cheap with this boss, but, you know, it happens. Trust me, the game gets a lot more difficult, so I'm trying to take all the cheap breaks I can. Battlemania, Daigenjo. See, it was developed by Sega themselves, emulation was done by M2 Software, and music for the interface has been composed by none other than Yuzo Koshiro. Oh, well, that's cool. I like that. Our enemies are going to be coming at us from every direction. Attacking is our best defense, right? Alright, let's do it. Oh, it has nothing to do with that AT Games crap? Yeah, that really bummed me out with the Mega Drive 4 or the Genesis 4. I feel like they really just phoned it in with that product. Now this level's really cool because you get a lot of vertical scrolling accompanied with some cool parallax effects. And it's just really appealing to look at. Got some xenomorph heads right there. Got a caterpillar. Try not to get hit. Whoa! Oh no! There we go. Thank you. Come on, die already. Woo, I needed those extra hearts. Has, let's see, includes 42 games. Good library. Heard on that. Yeah, that sounds awesome. Ugh, come on. Stop that. Uh-oh, I lost my dude, or my dudette. What are you doing? Get out of here, buddy. Come on. Okay. Oh no, I missed it. Shoot. Ugh, I got greedy. Among those, let's see. Wait, hold on. I gotta get through this section, and then I'll. Come on. Alright, so I've got 4 hits left. Among those included... oh, shoot. Let me pause this. Among those included are Castlevania Bloodlines, Thunder Force 3, Revenge of Shinobi, Space Harrier... Wait, Space Harrier or Space Harrier 2? Because Space Harrier 2 came out on the Genesis, and I'm pretty sure Space Harrier 1 only came out on the 32X. I could be wrong, but... Let's see. So, Revenge of Shinobi, Space Harrier, and the official release of Mega Man for the Sega... Wait, what? The official release of Mega Man for the Genesis? Are you talking about Mega Man The Wily Wars? Because the only official Mega Man I remember ever being released for the system was Mega Man Wily Wars, which was a compilation of... all 6 of the Mega Man games. Yeah, the Wily Wars. Okay. Something that's really cool about the Wily Wars is that there's like a final Wily Wars specific ending confrontation between you and Dr. Wily. And the cool thing about that is you're allowed to use, you can select an array of all the various power-ups that you've acquired across all 6 Mega Man games. It's amazing. And you never see it in any other Mega Man game. Or compilation. The only time that you see such a feature is in Mega Man The Wily Wars for the Genesis. It's amazing. It's funny because I distinctly remember playing the Wily Wars on Sega Channel. And I need to pay more attention because I'm not paying attention right now. And I'm getting hit as a result. There we go. 8 shots left, or 8 hit points left. Let's see. They never released the cartridge. Yeah, that's right. Because in North America, at least, it was a Sega Channel exclusive. That's how I played it. It was on the Sega Channel. Haro. Kitten-chans. Kiko Kusai. If you've made it this far, then you've passed the test. Mania-chan. Your brains would be ideal for this Kikoku tank's CPU. Sorry, my Japanese is a little rusty. Your savage mind knows nothing more than to keep advancing toward your target. It is a magnificent pile of instincts and appetites. Thanks? Come. Unite your mind with this macho body and we'll reach the limits of destruction and slaughter. This game story is so ridiculous. We will advance like a blade cutting through air. Swoosh! You idiot! Oh, it's out of control. You must stop. The town will be crushed. We can't catch up to them with just our jetpacks. Call the car. Calling all cars. Let's see. Okay, I can't fight because I'm going to have my hands full just driving the car. Heard on that. Let's see. Let's check out the chat. They never released the cartridge. Yeah, I answered that. But it's cool that it is included in the mini. Plus, it is on sale at GameStop for $50. Well, then, I guess at that, I don't know, at that MSRP, I suppose I have no reason not to get it. So, I don't know. We shall see about that. So how are you guys liking the stream so far? Am I doing all right? Just let me know if there's issues with the audio or the video or anything technical. Oh no! Those poor police officers. They never stood a chance. Oh snap. Now this is a pretty cool level in the sense that you can actually shoot in all 8 directions. And admittedly, in the options menu, you can actually select to shoot in all 8 directions. However, I think 2 directions is enough for this game. Especially if you're using your special power-ups. Or your special weapons. Like this. Oh gosh, don't hit me. Come on, give me that speed. It's fine, you're doing good. Awesome, good to hear. To be honest, I really love the fact that games like this exist. And I think the whole idea of reproduction cartridges and emulation has just opened up a bold new world of possibilities for retro gamers who are looking for something different, something that they're not familiar with. I just think it's so cool that the retro community has come so far where we're making cartridges that actually work on real hardware. It's just amazing. Oh. What? BS. And this is one of those games that, I mean, you can tell that the game developers not only had like a kitchen sink approach with this particular title, but they were, I mean, this was a game where they were truly having fun during the development cycle. No question about it. I mean, the humor, the fourth wall breaks, just the overall presentation. It's kind of just, and this game is made by Victo Kai, which I'm not sure if I actually said that at the beginning of the stream, but, or at the beginning of just playing this game, but Battlemania 2 Daiginjo is made by Victo Kai, and I remember them distinctly being the developers of Clash at Demon Head for the NES, and I feel the same way about Clash at Demon Head that I do about Battlemania 2 Daiginjo, and it's mainly because there's like a punk rock spirit about the game, and it's something that's really hard to articulate, but there's something about the presentation of Victo Kai's games that are not licensed, or they're not attached to another media license like Golgo 13. I don't know if you're familiar with the two NES Golgo 13 games. The one that actually did see the light of day in North America was a Top Secret Episode, and that's a good game. Well, it's a little rough around the edges. It's okay. I admire the game's ambition. I think the game is just kind of graphically lame looking. It's just kind of blah. But I think it's because they were trying to go for, like, if it makes any sense, they were trying to go for some semblance of photorealism, or something that was analogous to the cartoon animation style of Golgo 13, but it's just so hard to replicate something like that with 8-bit graphics. It's nigh impossible, unless you're doing huge-ass sprites. Let's see. I eventually plan to build a mini console station with all of the minis modded, as much as I would like to collect. Oh, let me read this real quick. We're gonna beat the shit out of that idiot. Again, I mean, it's just one of the things I love about this game. It's just... Let's see. Alright, I'm gonna finish reading this from Omega. I eventually plan to build a mini console station with all of the minis modded, as much as I would love to collect. It is just too much money and requires a lot of space. That you are right about. Yeah, I mean, you hit the nail on the head right there. This feels surreal. I never thought you would stream. Coming from Gaming Instincts TV. You know what? It's kind of cathartic and therapeutic. I'm not gonna lie. And I'm pretty much gonna use this as a platform to, you know, kill two birds with one stone. Kind of entertain people, but also at the same time explore games that I or the audience might not be familiar with. So now this level's really cool. You see a lot of software-based Mode 7 manipulation and trickery. I just love that. The whole, like, the rotation of the background. And it's obviously just a static image, and I'm getting hit because I'm not paying attention. Oh. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Come on. Yeah, I need a speedo down. Okay, there we go. Oh, no! I meant to switch directions. Streaming is an amazing tool. It's very... Oh, jeez. As I read the super chat. Streaming is an amazing tool. It's very powerful. Yeah, absolutely it is. Ooh, that was close. Ugh. I need to stop getting hit. Like, I'm not going to beat the game doing this. Okay, there we go. Making progress. Thunder. Cool. Come on. There we go. Oh, shoot. I should have known better. Should have known that there wasn't enough clearance for me to make that. Oh well. Alright, this is where the game starts to speed up and where I can die by wall death. Oh, yep, just like that. One-hit deaths. Welcome back to the world of retro gaming. Even the continue screen. Like, the style of this game and the presentation and just, you know. Just a really, really nifty game. It's unfortunate that this never saw the light of day in America. I think this game would have reviewed incredibly well. Jeez. It's really tough to play this level as a naked run. Jeez, what am I doing? Come on. Alright, no more monkeying around. Not to be punny. There we go. Come on, come on, come on. That was close. I almost ate that bullet. Shh, man. I need to stop screwing around. Ooh, I John Waded into that. There we go. Close. And I find it funny that back in the day, a lot of people... Oh. Ah, man. Oh, jeez. Oh, man, I might get got this time around too, guys. Sorry. I'm trying to pay attention to the chat, and it's like it's not working. Oh gosh, no, don't crush me, don't crush me. There we go. Woo! I'm gonna pause it real quick, read these chats. Omega says, yeah, I gotta love that mode 7. Or gotta love that mode 7. And I find it funny back in the day, a lot of people thought the Genesis couldn't do mode 7. Yeah, I mean, the Genesis on a hardware level was not designed to do sprite scaling or rotation or quasi pseudo 3D manipulation. However, through the powers of software and code being injected into the CPU, it's amazing what you could pull off on the Genesis. Mainly because the Genesis had a faster CPU than the Super Nintendo, which is the main reason why they had to make that Super Effects chip for the Super Nintendo. None of the graphics that are being created with Star Fox or rendered in Star Fox, none of that stuff is being pushed through the 2 GPUs or the dual GPU system of the Super Nintendo. One that handles the tile sets and the other one that manipulates them. It's wasn't really capable. Man, I'm just sucking it up right now. Wasn't really capable of doing 3D polygons at an acceptable frame rate. So they basically had to slap the the microprocessor responsible for rendering all of the polygons in each cartridge of Star Fox, which is the main reason why the game cost $80 MSRP at launch. Very expensive for the time. Oh, jeez. I was not pressing the right button. I don't know why I just did that. Alright, come on. You gotta go down, dude. You so gotta die. There we go. It's funny, when you look at Sega's one attempt to create a 3D polygonal game using a special coprocessor, their attempt actually proved more fruitful than Nintendo's first effort, I think. Because what was Nintendo's first effort? It was Star Fox. And while I love that game to death, it's, you know, I still have my copy in the box. That's how much I love that game. As much as I love Star Fox, the ambition outpaced the technology of that game. So when you look at Virtua Racing for the Genesis, oh god. Not only did you have a really smooth experience for the time, you also had more polygons on screen, and the game actually took up the entire screen, unlike Star Fox. Star Fox actually had to well, oh jeez, I'm not paying attention right now. Jeez, I'm gonna get got. There we go. Woo! I totally lucked out on that one. But when you look at Star Fox, it actually crops out a good portion of the screen. So, yeah, C-, whatever. You've picked a difficult opponent this time. That's the military dude from the first game. Colonel, hi. We haven't heard from you in a while. Kikokusai is probably in the Temple Summit. Also, rumor has it that she's an alien. Oh no. Don't let your guard down just because you think she was defeated. Thanks. Let's have a drink sometime. We'll go Dutch. That's funny. Summit? I guess that means vertical scrolling, doesn't it? I guess that means vertical scrolling, doesn't it? That's so... I love that. We're getting close to the end. We must strike the final blow to Kikoku-chan. Alrighty. Hey, Maria. Did we ever find that Easter egg? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh yeah, the cheese. It's so amazing. That which you speak of is only the beginning. The hidden path to the key is nearby. But the treasure it unlocks is another world. Ooh. Treasure? All shall die, but live forever. I wonder if we'll ever figure this thing out. Oh, I just love these kinds of secrets. All right, let's do this. Yes, man, the cheese is strong with this dialogue, and I love it to death for that reason. Speed down. Oh, no. Oh, jeez. This might be it, gentlemen. Come on. Come on, Maria. Nice. Come on, give me some juice. Oh. Oh no! Oh, I missed the heart! I missed the heart! No! Come on, give me a break. Oh, jeez, I flew right into that. Alright, let's give it another go. Alright, no more fooling around this time. I mean, this is the final level, I think. Shit. The last thing I need to do is get hit. Come on, come on, give me the juice, give me the juice. Oh, no! There we go. Got that third hit point back. Oh, jeez, I can't believe I did that. Oh my... Oh, that makes me so angry. That's just me being clumsy. And not tentative. For some reason, this section of this level reminds me of Gargoyle's Quest for the Game Boy. The whole, like, spikes on walls thing. Ugh! I can't believe I did that! I need to stop doing that. Oh man, the screen scrolled and it actually knocked me into the spikes. That's real cool. Crap! I'm screwed. Okay, 0 hits left. Let's see how this goes. Whoa. Huh, huh, huh. Come on, give me another hit point, dude. Give me another hit point. Come on. Oh, jeez. Stop it. Oh, no. Oh, there it goes. I'm dead. All right, let's try this one more time. Or I guess I've got 4 continues, so I can try 4 more times. So. Man, this game is really tough. Great music. Jeez. Gee, stop it. Okay, let's do this. There we go. Power up. Nice. Ugh. Why did I do that? Jeez. Ugh. I should have moved to the right. Jeez. That makes me so... God, that pisses me off so much. Just stupid stuff, you know? Stupid little things. Get some kombucha. Un poquito agua. Excuse me. Oh, jeez, I'm screwed. Y la chancla. Yo tengo mis chanclas y el bañador. And with that, I'm dead. That was a bad run anyway. It's all about the payayeras. Truth be told, that's what I hear. As Todd Howard would say, I read it on the internet, so it's got to be true. Kind of had to make a compromise right there. There we go. I think I have a chance. Boom. Power up. Time for the spiked walls. Nice, there we go. So not only did I get a hit point, I got to continue. Nice. There we go. To the right this time. Power up, speed up. Alright guys, ladies and gentlemen, I think I might actually have a chance this time of beating the game. Alright. Sorry if I'm not talking much, I'm just trying to concentrate, because this is indeed the final stretch. Alright, so another energy barrier, there we go. Then after that, it's another fireball, rinse and repeat. Come on. Die already. There we go. Oh, look, it's a little kitten. Oh, jeez. Stop it. Stop it. Oh. No. Jeez. Oh, no. Ugh! Come on! Ugh! There's no escaping that guy. Oh, that's ridiculous. For how long does he actually trail you? Like, it's so absurd. Ugh! Sorry if I bumped the mic. That just really pissed me off. One day you should stream some Colibri for the 32X. Especially if you like shoot 'em ups. I would if I had a copy of the game, but unfortunately I don't. And I think that game is a little more expensive than I'm willing to pay, so. It's just like a bit above. Oh my god. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna beat this right now. We'll see. I need to focus. I do need to give that trim some love, but, you know, my favorite game for the 32X, hands down, has got to be Shadow Squadron. Or Stellar Assault in both Europe and Japan. I mean, it's just such an unbelievably good game. And it's one that doesn't really get enough love. I mean, they really should put out like a 32X collection, I think. It's just so sad that that system does not get any love, even though there are quite a few good games for it. I know, I don't know how I feel about Knuckles Chaotix, but I do know that I at least enjoyed that game. I wouldn't say it's an amazing game, but it's a solid one nonetheless. But Shadow Squadron is just, it's a cut above what its competition was doing at the time. Like, it's, I think Shadow Squadron is a better Star Fox than Star Fox. And again, I love Star Fox to death. You know, that's not what I'm trying to get at, you know. But Stellar Assault is just a very special game. And it's one that does not get any love, unfortunately. But yeah, one of these days I'll hook up the 32X and play some Shadow Squadron. That would be fun. Oh, God! Yeah, oh, God. Not looking good, guys. Is right. Come on. Alright, here we go. I think I might have the pattern down. Oh, nope. Screwed it up. Come on. Stop it. There we go. Cool. Woo! I really like tempo for the 32X. Easily the best looking 32X, comma, the visuals still hold up really, really well today. Yeah, I totally, I agree with you on that. And I don't know how I survived that because I was not even paying attention. Let's see, what is my ordinary C? I'll take it. I wasn't doing so hot this time around. Oh, and I got an extra hit point. Nice. Extra hit point. So now it's time for you to recite your death poem. I'll take you with me, sweet honey. The bomb has started ticking. That bomb from the beginning of the game, the intro. Tick tock, tick tock. See? You'll become dust floating in outer space. Die, you bitches! Die! Oh man, the dialogue in this game is so choice. Hey, it's me, Miss Otori. Your apartment is on fire. Man, I just hate it when that happens, right? The Kikokukyo group must have done it. So we'll have to use the same weapons that we have now? Yes, you will. Alright, let's do this. It's the final stretch. Countdown, a la Metroid. We're doing this. $300, yes. This game is just so ridiculous, and that's a part of its appeal. Bah, 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 bah. There we go, power up. Oh no! I screwed up. Oh, good God. Get it? They have dogs' heads. They're dog fighters. It's so ridiculous. This game is just amazing. It's a joke that keeps on paying in dividends. Crap. I need to stop getting hit. Stop it. Stop it. No! There we go. 4 hit points left to spare. Let's do this. Come on. Come on. No fear. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm dead. God. I can't believe that. Let's see. But yeah, I would love to see you playing some Shadow Squadron. Yeah, me too. I would love to do that. I'll tell you what. Shadow Squadron or Stellar Assault, it's a game that I fell in love with years later. I had only seen it on store shelves a couple of times. You know, a time or two at KB Toys, and that's pretty much it. And I didn't know how special of a game it was until, you know, years later. And not only is the gameplay solid, the 3D graphics are just impeccable for the time. No Z ordering issues, you know, no line breaks. The 3D engine of that game is super, super rock solid. It's amazing. And the music of that game is just solid. It's just... it's a beautiful soundtrack. Come on, let's do this. No fooling around. Shh, stop it. Give me the juice. All right, let's do this again. There we go. But yeah, the graphics are just great in this game. Nice parallax scrolling effects. Oh, shit. Ugh! Oh, not this asshole again. Come on. Oh, no! I flew right into that. I only played the 32X while on vacation in the US back in the mid-90s. That add-on was never sold in my hometown. Crazy. Now, I will say, admittedly, where I was growing up in Guamo, in Puerto Rico, it was really difficult to find 32X stuff. It was very sparse, from what I remember. Alright, let's see. I should be able to beat this. If I don't beat it, then I'll be really disappointed in myself. But, you know, something to work on. It's hard to play games and talk to an audience at the same time. It's not easy. Come on, die already. There we go, power up. There we go, 5 hit points now. Oh, I hate this section. There we go. That's what I needed. Cool. Alright, let's go through this again. Shoot the little gaps or the little explosive devices. No, stop it. What? Oh my god, no way. I was literally on the thing shooting at it. What the hell? Alright, one left. One credit left. If I don't make it on this one, then I'm screwed. And then I'll have to call it a night. Maybe tackle this next stream? I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to playing this game again. It's really fun. Oh, I should not be getting hit right now. Oh, crap, I spent that charge. Oh, no. Stop it! God, this is so frustrating. I just want to beat the game already. Alright, stay back. Stay away from the little centrifuges or the little explosives. There we go. Whew. Oh, son of a mullet. God, did you see that slowdown? That was ridiculous. Heard on that. I won't forget. Oh, you son of a... You spawned right in my way, dude. Right on top of me. That's cute. Really friggin' cute. Oh, you're dead, dude. You're dead to me. Dude, die already. Yes. Thank God. What? What just hit me? Seriously, what just hit me? That's ridiculous. Oh my gosh, what? God. Come on. Oh no! Oh, it's the Colonel. Here, something interesting about this section. You can actually pause it. Just a little indication that the game isn't quite over yet. That was a close call. Yeah, it was. 'Cause you almost blew us up. Well, you owe me one. Colonel, sir, we'll be going on ahead. In that case, I'll be leaving as well. I'll have a drink if it's your treat, Miss Otori. Those military guys are always so stingy. Gyu-hoo. Gyu-hoo. Gyu-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I've never heard that onomatopoeia before. I won't let you escape. Die, you worms! Before I send you into the afterlife, I'll let you see my face. Oh, snap! It's that dude from the mission briefing screen. To regret having pissed me off. Ridiculous. Oh gosh. Oh, come on. I wasted my charge. There we go. Done. It's a marking committee reports. Mission clear. Your shooter rank is a special A. Nice. A good way to end the stream with a special A. The symbol of evil is collapsing. Well, that, my friends, ladies and gentlemen, that was Troubleshooter Vintage Special, or Battlemania 2 Dolgensho, or Daigensho. Your backup car was also destroyed. My soul is heavy. But your head is light. Well, I guess it can't be helped. Drinks are on me. Well, that's good. Wow. You're great. I like military guys because of their good character. Hey, you were talking differently than you were in Stage 9. Well then, let's go. Shall we? Battlemania Daigensho. Hope you guys enjoyed that, because I sure as hell enjoyed playing it. So, that's Battlemania 2 Daigensho. Hello? What's up, Gaming Instincts? I'm right here. So I'm gonna let the credits for Battlemania 2 Daigensho just play out, and then after that, I think I'm gonna call it a night. I started at 10, so we're well over the 2-hour mark. So it's 12:09, just a little past midnight. So I think I'm gonna call it a stream. I told you I won't forget. Gaming Instincts. So I'm not sure whether or not to keep going on the Sega Genesis route or not. I did recently find all of my hookups to my Super Nintendo, so I don't know. Who knows? Maybe next Sunday I'll do some Super Nintendo, and we'll see where it goes from there. I would eventually like to, or I'd like to eventually. Sorry, I can't talk right now. I'm kind of beat. I'd like to eventually get into some Sega Saturn stuff. Especially the import stuff, because a lot of those titles that are Japan only, or even the stuff that is import friendly, that also saw a North American release, but is just too rare and too expensive for me to acquire for the sake of doing video production stuff, I would totally be willing to do like a nice little Sega Saturn stream. I would be willing to do 2 Sega Saturn streams, one for domestic games and one for import titles. I have this one Japan-only Sega Saturn title that's really freaking interesting. It's called Baroque, or Baroque, and it's a roguelike. It's a first-person Diablo-esque roguelike that's played in the first-person perspective, and just has a really interesting graphical aesthetic to it. It's this weird, funky, post-apocalyptic sort of dungeon crawler. and I think it's really interesting. The only issue with it is that it's all in Japanese, and even all of the items and their placements within the dungeon floors, they're all procedurally generated too. The items are generated procedurally as well, so their effects will differ from item to item. So you have to be able to read the the actual item names and the descriptors that accompany them. So in order to play that game, I would have to have my Google Translate app like at the ready, so that way I could dynamically just take my phone and put the camera over the screen of the game that I'm playing and then dynamically translate what the text says, or else I wouldn't be able to tell what each item would do, and that could totally be fatal in Baroque. There are some items that actually hurt you or curse you, so you have to be able to differentiate the positive items from the bad, because if it's just an item that has negative effects in the game, you can actually hurl objects at enemies, and it's super effective. Not to quote Pokemon, but it really is an effective strategy, especially when you have a surplus of negative items that you want to get rid of. You can do some serious damage. So maybe I'll take a look into some Baroque, but that's provided that I find my Sega Saturn stuff. Right now it's in a box. So, well then everyone, farewell. And with all that being concluded, that's pretty much going to do it for this stream. Thank you guys so much for attending, and I really appreciate it. Hope to see you guys next Sunday, and until then, take care.